buckle up my compass as I'm driving. Anyways, we'll make this part two. Had to shut the other one down because we had people, visitors. I didn't think there'd be anybody out here today on this except for a fucking idiot like me. Anyways, back tomorrow, supposedly the birth of Christ. If you believe all that stuff, that's good. If you don't, you don't. But the thing I'm getting into today is it 1021 or is it 2021? Now, there's a theory out there that they added 1,000 years to our calendar, and that was done by the Jesuits, of course, right? Motherfuckers that run everything. And it's kind of hard for people to believe. And, I've heard this a long time ago, but I looked into it, and that's found out some very interesting things. Like on the island on the west coast of India, where the Portuguese came there in the late 1500s, 1598 or somewhere around there, right? And they were there for a little bit. Well, there's a whole bunch of gravestones there. And these are all carved by hand, of course, so obviously it takes some time, so you don't fuck up dates, right? Well, these gravestones are all marked 600 when the guy died, okay? Now, anybody that thinks that these Portuguese didn't know what the fucking date was, right? There's something wrong there. Something wrong. And I can't remember where the other place was. It's somewhere over there too. Now, the Christians count their calendar from the day of the birth of Christ. And one of these guys was died in 79. So 79 years after the birth of Christ. So how does that make any sense? If supposedly the Portuguese weren't there until the late 1500s. No. I know it's hard to believe, but you think about it, folks. At one time, the only people that knew the date were the church. So, if they wanted to add 1,000 years to it, it'd only take them a generation to make everybody think there was an extra 1,000 years. And you got to remember, in them fucking days, your lifespan, if you made 40 years, you're doing pretty good. So I'd say within 40 to 60 years, they could add 1,000 years easily to Jesuits, right? Because it wasn't like nowadays everybody has a calendar on the wall and stuff like that. No, it wasn't like that. Nobody knew the date. They knew it was spring, summer, fall, or winter when to plant their crops and stuff like that. But they didn't know the actual date. Only the priests knew that. Sorry. I'm kickstarting my lungs this morning. So I just thought that was kind of a curious thing, and you can check into it if you want, if you think I'm nuts, which I've always been crazy, but it kept me from going insane, right, folks? So all of you, have a Merry Christmas, be safe, and as always, a cat.